My husband's been underemployed for quite a long time. It's humbling, of course. We thought for sure he'd be employable with this master's degree. I've never been a high-powered, high-earning individual, but I guess I always had a lot more leeway than I realized. To be counting whether or not I want to buy baking soda this week is kind of an interesting state of affairs, and we were glad to find a source for some regular staples to supplement our income. All the stories that you hear in the news of people losing their home or being out of work for long periods of time or being disabled, I've always wondered, how do those people survive? How do they make it month to month, week to week? And now I have firsthand experience that, okay, it's really the kindness of strangers and all of that makes it happen.
In '96 we were married. In '97 we decided to buy this house. She had 3 jobs and I had 2 jobs as a loan officer, processor, underwriter. We closed in November. In January I get laid off. Kim is now pregnant and she had some little bit of complications such that the doctor said, you better stop working. Both of us were out of jobs. We didn't have any income coming in. So I decided to go out on my own. I got my broker's license and was totally independent, running a home-based business. I taught her how to become a loan processor. We built a fairly large business. The volume was more than most CEOs make.
It started about 2007. Loan industry started to crash, and it started to affect us, and there were no loans, and no loans were coming.
I got 2 kids, I got a family.
It's not easier now to ask for help.
We don't believe in just giving up. That goes in with the pantry. Is it beneath me? No, because I'd do anything to feed my family. It's really about looking at what's important in life, and it doesn't matter what you do.
Growing up, my dad built saddles and boots. He was a shoe cobbler. Yeah, I didn't want anything to do with it, man. I went to college, got a degree, but here I am, right back where I started, man. I lost my job. I bought this house in June, and I lost my job that October, so that's how long I had been here. You know, I interviewed for a lot of jobs, but nobody was hiring. Yeah, for a while, I was doing whatever I could do. You dig ditches? Yes, I do. Love to come dig your ditch. It was a couple weeks before Christmas. I realized, man, I don't have any money. I don't have any food. My electric's gonna get turned off. Me and my boy are gonna be sitting here in the dark on Christmas. The food bank, that's a pretty neat place. Nobody looks down on you. Nobody makes you feel, you know, like you're a bum because you're in there and you need some help, which is how I felt in the beginning. I didn't want to ask for help. You know, I didn't ever have to ask for help before. Different world when you're a single parent and there's no help. They don't even know how many ways that food has helped me. Not only did that food feed me and, you know, nourish me and give us something to fill our stomachs, but man, it's just meant so much more to me because it's allowed me to do things for my son and I that I couldn't do otherwise.
It became necessary to turn to my local food pantry when my husband lost his job. He was a full-time nurse, and we relied heavily on his income. We had that security. We just seemed to have that security. It was a steady job, and we relied on it. It just never presumed for 1 minute that he wouldn't be working.
It's been a humbling experience, but it's been a positive experience. It's easy to lose appreciation for the really important things: food, shelter, clothing, companionship. And it hasn't been an easy ride. The last year and a half's been difficult. I didn't realize what it was like to be on the other end of the table until I was there myself.
it got us through a really tough time, and I appreciate it. And everyone who gives to the food bank, I don't know if they realize that there are so many levels of society that people have lost their positions for whatever reason.
They were glad to help. It was obvious it was about more than just the food. It was about encouragement and helping other people out when they needed it.